If you're struggling with an enlarged prostate, it can feel like anything and everything causes that familiar irritation. Fortunately, in this day and age, we have identified some of the main triggers for prostate aggravation, plus developed a diet to reduce these pesky symptoms. With just a few simple changes to your lifestyle, you can make sure you get relief from those uncomfortable feelings as quickly as possible. If you're looking to keep your prostate health in check, it's critical that you become aware of the drinks you are imbibing on a daily basis. They can have a tremendous influence on your enlarged prostate. To support this, let's review 15 drinks to avoid with an enlarged prostate. Number 1. Coffee. Have you ever had a cup of coffee and then felt the urge to use the restroom shortly afterwards? This familiar experience is not uncommon, as caffeine has diuretic properties. Though this may just be an inconvenience for some people, it can become much more serious for those with BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia. Frequent trips to urinate can cause tremendous discomfort and even pain in such patients. That's why understanding how coffee impacts our bodies is so vital. Reducing your caffeine consumption can drastically improve the consistency of your restroom visits. If you enjoy the taste or ritual of brewing coffee, switch to decaf and still experience most of its flavor. Caffeine is typically what causes such disruptions in bathroom habits. Number 2. Caffeinated tea. Let's get down to the specifics. There are some teas that can be of benefit to a healthy prostate. Green tea and hibiscus specifically contain powerful antioxidants that may help reduce toxins in your system, as well as alleviate any tension you might experience. It should be noted, however, that not all types of tea have such beneficial properties. It is important to remember this when making decisions about which type of drink could potentially assist with improving or maintaining your health. Tea can be just as detrimental to your stomach and prostate health as coffee, so it's wise to seek out tea without caffeine. Luckily, green and hibiscus teas are well known for their medicinal properties, so finding a decaffeinated version should not be hard. Then you will get all the benefits of this amazing beverage without any uncomfortable side effects. Number 3. Milk. A study in the Journal of Nutrition highlights a worrying fact. Drinking whole milk can lead to prostate cancer and expedite its growth. But don't worry, there are many other options available instead. Fat-free versions of milk offer similar benefits, but it's worth noting that even skim and low-fat varieties may still raise your risk for developing low-grade prostate cancer. Thankfully, you no longer have to feel like you're cutting out dairy altogether. To maintain a healthy prostate, it's best to either eliminate your intake of milk or heavily monitor the quantity you consume. Additionally, as people grow older, they may become lactose intolerant, and this could further aggravate an already sensitive prostate. Number 4. Citrus fruit juice. When it comes to drinks like orange, lemonade, or grapefruit juice, one thing that stands out is their significant amount of acid. While this can be beneficial for your health in certain ways, it may also have an adverse effect on the digestive system, just as spicy food does. Therefore, you must take a balanced approach when consuming these sweet and sour beverages. Consuming these acidic beverages can further irritate an enlarged prostate, so it's best to avoid them. If you're in need of the vitamins they provide, simply replace them with more alkaline fruits that will offer similar nutritional benefits while avoiding any additional discomfort. Number 5. Dairy products. Regrettably, avoiding milk isn't the only step you need to take in order to protect your prostate. All dairy products can ultimately raise your odds of prostate cancer, so it's best that you abstain from cream and even butter. Dairy products can mimic the effects of red meat on your body, which is known to be a risk factor for prostate cancer. Abstaining from dairy has been proven to reduce symptoms of BPH. Therefore, it may be worth exploring if other treatments haven't provided relief or comfort. Number 6. Alcohol. There is an abundance of health hazards that come with too much drinking, and one of them in particular, prostate cancer, should not be overlooked. A recent study revealed that excessive drinkers were more than twice as likely to develop advanced stage prostate cancer compared to moderate drinkers. To reduce your risk for this disease, it's wise to consider eliminating alcohol from your life altogether. Studies time and time again have shown that consuming alcohol introduces additional stressors to the body, making it difficult for our bodies to process it. If you are fond of drinking spirits, wine, or beer on a regular basis, you should be conscious about your prostate health, as this puts you at an increased risk of experiencing problems in this area. Number 7. Energy drinks. Energy drinks are far from beneficial for your health, and even more hazardous if you have an enlarged prostate. Scientifically speaking, the caffeine found in them can easily irritate the sensitive organ as well as disrupt your body's digestion. Don't take these risks. Avoid energy drinks if you suffer from this condition. If you suffer from BPH or frequent trips to the restroom, energy drinks will likely not be your go-to source for relief. Besides being linked to bladder issues in many studies, these beverages could also severely disrupt the functioning of your prostate gland, effectively bringing any progress made towards managing your symptoms to a halt. Number 8. Hot chocolate. A hot cup of chocolate is often a source of comfort and relaxation for many people. However, it could cause some issues to those with BPH. Apart from the fact that most chocolate contains dairy, cocoa itself can be detrimental as well. It has been known to aggravate the bladder, leading you to feel like you have an urge to urinate more frequently than normal. The symptoms of an enlarged prostate can be quite uncomfortable, even ruining your evening. Surprisingly enough, hot chocolate might just be the culprit. It's usually only consumed on occasion throughout the year, so many people don't recognize its potential negative effects. But with this knowledge in mind during the holiday season, you won't have to suffer through any unpleasantness. You'll know to stay away from that delicious mug of cocoa. Number 9. Fizzy Drinks. If you are concerned about your prostate health, it is best to avoid carbonated drinks. Not only can the caffeine they sometimes contain be detrimental for the prostate, but the carbonation and sugar content present in most energy drinks and sodas could cause further irritation as well. Even sparkling water or flavored waters may not be ideal choices. They might end up doing more harm than good if you have an enlarged prostate. Although carbonation can have a negative impact on your health, the damage tends to build up over time and only really shows when someone is drinking soda constantly. This means that you don't have to completely cut out your favorite bubbly drink. It can simply be enjoyed as an occasional treat. It's important to remember, though, that soda isn't overly nutritious, so it should still be consumed in moderation. Number 10. Canned fruit drinks. While sodium is not usually found in large quantities in beverages, interestingly, it exists in high amounts in both hot chocolate and canned fruit drinks. Those who lack proper nourishment may find themselves consuming these products to make up the deficit. However, they could be inadvertently creating even more issues. A healthy prostate diet should avoid excessive salt and sodium consumption, which unfortunately many of these canned juices contain. Consuming large amounts of sodium can result in a substantial amount of gastrointestinal distress and bloating, something that is especially disheartening for those who are trying to follow healthy dietary guidelines. Prostate enlargement can be caused by this extra pressure, leading to an uncomfortable feeling. The best way to ensure your body receives essential vitamins while taking proper care of your prostate is through eating nutritious foods or using supplements. Number 11. Drinks with spices. Hot drinks and some alcoholic beverages might be spruced up with spices, but this is something you should stay away from if you have an enlarged prostate. Spices can trigger a reaction in your body and put a great deal of pressure on your prostate as well as other parts of your digestive system. To ensure that you don't experience any negative side effects, it's best to steer clear when dealing with an enlarged prostate. Number 12. Tomato juice. A lot has been said about tomatoes' remarkable capacity to maintain prostate health. Unfortunately, when consumed as juice, many of their vital fiber and nutrient contents are missing. Plus, tomato juice is highly acidic, which can be detrimental for your bladder. If you stick to eating whole tomatoes instead, then all the beneficial elements remain, while avoiding any possible irritation, thus taking advantage of what makes this fruit so powerful in promoting prostate wellness. Number 13. Drinks with artificial sweeteners. If you are adding artificial sweeteners to your beverages, now is the time to stop. Not only could these additives be hazardous to your health, but research has indicated that artificial sweeteners may be even more dangerous than sugar itself. From water and tea to coffee and honey, each of these will stimulate receptors in our body while making it harder for us to go without visiting the restroom frequently. So, if you're looking out for your well-being, stay away from all forms of sugary drinks or other synthetic alternatives. Number 14. Cranberry juice. Cranberries are renowned for their urinary tract benefits, which is why many people turn to cranberry juice when facing bladder issues. However, if the issue lies in your prostate, you're better off steering clear of this drink. Although beneficial for UTIs, it can have adverse effects such as an increase in peeing frequently and acidity, making it a less than optimal solution on paper. Avoid cranberry juice if dealing with prostate complications, even though that may seem counterintuitive at first glance. Number 15. Lemonade. Lemonade is a classic thirst quencher made of lemons, water, and sugar. It's easy to concoct, which is why kids used to set up lemonade stands in their front yard during the summertime. Though it can be healthy, most recipes are filled with refined sugars that can wreak havoc on our bodies, not just because of the sweet stuff itself, but also due to its citrus content. While you may think sipping some lemonade won't do much harm, truthfully, it could have detrimental effects on your prostate health. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos like this, subscribe to the channel.